Michelangelo's work in the Sistine Chapel is often viewed as the most intricate and lifelike portrayal of depth in the human form. The objects, whether they are biblical figures or ornamental, seem to jump off the walls and ceilings. The 3D appearance of Michelangelo's work was created by years of careful planning and meticulous painting. However, some of the true magic behind Michelangelo's paintings lies in his materials. By using only the best tools, Michelangelo not only created a renowned classic, he created images that can be restored for years to come. In 1508, Michelangelo was commissioned by the Vatican to paint the Sistine Chapel. He decided to use the fresco buon technique, where you apply paint to the plaster on the walls before it dries. Michelangelo's pigments were made of many different things. Depending on the desired color, he could use manganese, cadmium, cobalt, precious stones, insects, and cow urine. These materials were then ground into a fine powder and mixed with various mediums. These mediums could be silica powder, polymer wax, milk, egg yolk, blood, glue, animal oils, sap, and honey, depending on the desired paint consistency. These paints were applied to the plaster before it dried. However, before Michelangelo's work in the Sistine Chapel, there were no slow-drying plasters that resisted mold. As a result of the mold issues, Michelangelo had to scrape off his work and restart multiple times. At this point, Michelangelo's assistant, Jacopo Lindaco, created a formula of painting plaster that was resistant to mold because of fast-drying agents. The plaster, now called intonaco, consists of limestone or silicate sand, hydrated lime, which is COH2, and water or other liquid. The lime substance helps to bind the mixture and prevent mold after drying. This innovation has preserved Michelangelo's work from moisture and heat damage since the completion of the frescoes in 1512. Although the frescoes have weathered well for hundreds of years, they recently underwent a cleaning and restoration process. The Vatican's goal was to lift the dirt and peeling paint off of the frescoes to brighten and clarify the images. This worked well for all of the fresco buon techniques, since the pigment was mixed in with the intonaco and would not be removed after cleaning. However, Michelangelo did use fresco secco in rare places. For instance, he applied lapis lazuli, a semi-precious gem, to the ceilings to create a deep blue color. He also added gold leaf on occasion to create highlights. These secco fresco colors were slightly removed after the cleaning process. Michelangelo's depth also seems to have lessened, mainly because his crucial material for shadows was a substance called black carbon. Because black carbon resembles soot, it was partially removed during the restoration process. To remove the dirt and brighten the frescoes, art restoration scientists applied glue-like substances to the surface of the fresco that needed brightening. This glue would attach to the layers of silt that had built up for years since the fresco's completion. They would then take careful steps to wash the glue off of the frescoes. Since the glue was bound to the dirt would come off along with the glue. In many instances, however, the glue drastically brightened images previously considered purposefully dark. Because of this, many critics accuse the Vatican of destroying precious artwork for the sake of drawing tourist attention. However, most of the fresco was unharmed and merely cleaned using the glue compound. Although the restoration was not a total success, it did brighten many of the pigments to possibly their original color. Because of Michelangelo's love for the finest supplies, his works in the Sistine Chapel will last for a very long time. Hopefully, by understanding his materials, people will better understand how to preserve his frescoes when the time comes for another restoration.